We all know by now where we are at in time, and that the Lord is soon coming to judge this world and destroy it. And all of you out there that continue to reject the gospel and refuse to turn from your wicked ways, you will be swept away from the reward of eternity through Jesus Christ. There are still many people out there, even some professing Christians, that don't even know that fire and brimstone is just around the corner. It is on its way, my friends. And many people seem religious enough to say that they believe in Jesus, but not religious enough to die to yourselves and serve Him and live for Him, to surrender all to Him. And if this is you, if I'm speaking to you, then let me tell you, you do not need a church service. You need an encounter with the living God. You need the fear of the Lord in your life. Exodus 20:20 says that it's the fear of the Lord that keeps us from sinning against Him. Let me give you this example. If you're married and your husband claims to love you, but is committing adultery over and over again, do you think that he loves you? Do you call that love? When a man proposes to a woman, and she says yes to him, she is forsaking all others in the world. Imagine if he proposes to her and she says yes with so much excitement, and then she says, but in high school there was this guy and we were kind of tight, and so I'm just going to want like 3 days a year with him. But the other 362 days in the year, I'm all yours, and I'm fully committed to loving you only. Do you think that man would accept that proposal? Do you think he would be excited and feeling loved? When you accept a proposal to be engaged, you are forsaking all to commit to that person. And when you marry them, you vow yourself to them only. 1 Corinthians 7 says, the wife's body does not belong to her alone, but also to her husband. In the same way, the husband's body does not belong to him alone, but also to his wife. And the Lord gave our brains, He designed our brains with the ability to reason and make logic of things. So I'm guessing that you get my point here. Many people, even some loved ones, they reject my messages, they refuse my appeals, they oppose my arguments, and some even despise me. My question to you is, how much more truth do you need? What more is it going to take for you to just surrender to the Lord and give Him your life? After all, He gave you His life. He went to the cross and died a death, a brutal death that was meant for you and me. And we weren't doing anything for Him to cause Him to do that. He did it while we were rejecting Him. I'll tell you something about me. I don't care how many prayers it takes or how much sacrifice it takes in my life. I am praying and pleading with God for lost souls right now in this final hour. Someone prayed for mine, and now I'm here, and I'm praying for yours.